The biggest concern that we face right now is finding help, qualified labor. As some of the older folks are retiring, we've just had a couple individuals over this last couple months retire, 72, 73 years old individuals. But they take a lot of wealth and knowledge with them as far as being able to help and communicate and train the younger generation.
The biggest concern I have is the funding for the infrastructure. I'd like to see some long-term funding. I'd like to see a bill passed, and I'm hopeful and optimistic that 2019 will be that year.
I think I would just hate to see the road bill slow down and get pushed out again, because there's a lot of momentum and that could really slow down. Some markets, frac sand has been busy the last few years, that's kind of slowing down. So, but from the aggregate side, I feel like that's steady and growing. I would say producers are buying equipment at a faster rate than they're crushing more rock, which is interesting. It's a good sign that they're looking long-term down the road for long-term growth. So it's an exciting time.
Yeah, my biggest concern is really with drivers and trucking. You know, I don't know what the next wave of labor will bring. It's really hard to get somebody to want to wake up at 2 in the morning and start hauling aggregates, or whether it's downstream products, ready mix, asphalt. You know, because obviously we can produce it very quickly, but if we can't get it to the market as fast, then we're going to have a roadblock there. So that's what really I'm worried about.
With any economic positivity, there's always the downside of a recession. And if commercial slows down, or we don't get a good funding bill for our infrastructure, then it could have a big impact on the aggregate industry.
You know, we all took a pretty bad beating in the recession, and we don't ever want to be in a position again where we didn't plan ahead for it.